No messages for you, Commander.
Okay, we're going to do Tali's quest. So we go here, and Tali's here. It's just there's so many cards that I cannot really see where to go. So we're officially going to the Flotilla. I'm really excited. We're going to go to the Flotilla, right? We're going to go to the Flotilla. Oh, there are 2 stars. Look at this. There are 2 stars. Okay, let's go to the Flotilla. Wow, I did not imagine the Flotilla looking like this. It's amazing. A fleet of 50,000 craft holding over 17 million Corins, the Migrant Fleet is the largest array of spacefaring vessels in the known galaxy. Though Corins on pilgrimage have visited most settled worlds in the galaxy, few outsiders have ever stepped foot inside the Corins ships. So we're going to be one of those privileged people that are going to visit the Flotilla. Enchiladas are yummy too! They are indeed! A fleet of 50,000 crafts? It seems like. Okay, I'm going to do like I did for Garrus' quest. Since Garrus knows Tali from the first game, I wanted her to come with us for Garrus' personal quest. So for Tali's personal quest, I'm going to do exactly the same. Garrus is going to come with us. I feel this is the good thing to do. You were about to recommend that? Yeah! I think that it makes sense, right? To bring... because they know each other since the first game. And I think that she would feel more comfortable if she's with someone that she already knows and trusts. That is what I did with Garrus. Yep, Corin Fleet is huge. It is. Okay, let's go. No upgrades for me. No anything. Oh, look how gorgeous Garrus looks like in that armor. He looks like a badass. And Tali, she looks so pretty as always. I'm going to choose this one, Corin Machinist. So we can choose between these 2, Engineer or Mechanic. So weapon damage, power duration, or more power duration and less weapon damage. I think I want to do weapon damage. Yeah, I'm just choosing weapon damage for absolutely everybody. Okay, I've got the collector beam, and I think I'm not going to change it. No. Oh, I'm going to change Garrus' sniper rifle. He's going to use this new one. He's got the collector assault rifle. I think it's good. Tali. I think Tali is good as well. Okay, let's go. Look at that! Look at that!
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
That is the reason why I've got the helmet. Because I did not choose to wear a helmet. I'm wearing a helmet at the Flotilla because I need to, right? Yeah, Garrus is wearing one as well. Okay, this is good.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
So this is Tali's father, I think. Who are your favorite companions so far? From this second game is, of course, Garrus and Tali. I really like Jack as well. Grunt, of course, Grunt. And I cannot really choose more because I do not really know the others yet. But I'm pretty sure that I'm also going to like Samara, Kasumi, and Thane. Yeah, and with Miranda, it's not one of my favorites, but I have got to know her better, and I do not dislike her. I think that she's a really interesting character as well. Tali, my wife, I recommend romancing her. She's so adorable, cuties. I love her. She is. She is, and I really like her armor. Since the first game, I think that her armor is so cool. Yeah. Only if you're a male Shepard. Yeah, we can only romance her if we're male. But it doesn't matter. For me, it doesn't matter if I want to see a romance. You know, I met Tali's VA and she went off, but how much she was from the femship couldn't romance her. Aww. So annoying, but understandable. Yeah, it's kind of realistic because, after all, this happens as well in Dragon Age. It's also realistic to not be able to romance all of the characters, and some characters be bisexual and some characters only be gay. I think that it makes sense because it's kind of realistic. Though I personally think that they should have made more gay and bisexual characters for romances, because from my understanding, what you have told me, there's only one gay character romanceable in the third game. I think that is not enough, to be honest. I agree, they all should be romanceable regardless of your shep. Well, also that is true. I think that also creating pansexual characters, companions, is not a bad choice at all, because I think that it's not going to be less intimate, the relationship that you have with your romance, because we have seen in Baldur's Gate 3, for example, that works. So now it depends if you want to be your public happy or if you want to have a realistic approach with the game. Romancing him makes me kick my feet like I'm a love-struck teenage girl, so that nice is her romance. Samara is amazing as well. And Thane is her husband. Yeah, I've heard Jack was also supposed to be bi, but there is a mode for that. But they made only gay characters in Mass Effect 3. Huh. Yeah. Well, I understand. It's a space-fitting game, not a dating simulator. Same thing with the Space Marine 2 Wars Grade. It won't bother me that woke up. Just does its thing. To be honest, in RPGs is my little world, and I should like to be able to romance whoever I want, not with a company thing suitable or realistic. Yeah, I know what you mean, Alex. But I also got to tell you that for some romances, if they're gay characters, it makes more sense for the story. Because, for example, this is the example that I always use to explain this. If you have played Dragon Age Inquisition, there's a male gay character that is Dorian, and his personal story only makes sense if you romance him. It only makes sense if he's gay and not pansexual. So I think that is also important to remark those type of situations. Now, as I tell you, it really depends on the focus of the game. If they really want to make all characters pansexual or realistic, it really depends. But for example, for that specific character, and I'm pretty sure that the other character, it makes sense that they are only gay. So yeah. I see Tali arrives. Yeah, come phenomenal. Finally, it's time for Tali. Welcome here. How are you doing? Also, have to think that not all species like that, but I agree. Remember Mass Effect 3 released in 2012. Yeah. Who in Dragon Age? Dorian. In Dragon Age Inquisition, in the third game, Dorian is the male gay character. If we don't count Liara, she looks like a woman, but the Asari are monogendered. Honestly, Rihanna, you are one other fully helped me to see that gay really is a choice. We can accept that. Dorian Sugar. Yeah. Yeah, I personally think that for me, if all the characters are pansexual good, if there's some of them are gay and you cannot romance with the gender that you got, is also okay. It depends really in the approach that you want to have with the characters, and if you want to get into depth with their story, especially if there's something really important about being gay. Because for example with Dorian, where he comes from, if you're gay, that is seen really, really badly, and he also has a really complicated situation with his father. So they give voice and importance to that character for being gay, and I think that is really important to also remark in a game, because we can see that that is something to normalize, because someone who is gay is a human being as important as everyone, and I think that those people do not really have a voice in video games. And for that reason, I think that sometimes it's important to also have gay romances in video games. A lot of characters in Dragon Age Inquisition are pan or just gay. Literally, Dorian, Sarah, Iron Bull are there. Yeah. I thought you said Asterion. No. Baldur's Gate 3, they're all pansexual. But in Dragon Age Inquisition, they're not all pansexual. But they do this. Actually, this is something that someone told me in chat months ago. So it's something that he told me, this person, and I think that it was so right. What I mean, by the way, is some straight is unacceptable. We all have our preferences. I'm a straight guy, but if I was being bi-curious, Syrian. Solus restrictions make sense too. Well, to be honest with Solus, I have other opinion about Solus, because Solus cares about spirits. So I don't think that it wouldn't matter for Solus to be bisexual, to be honest, because he cares about spirits always. So I personally think that for Solus it would make sense for him to be bisexual instead of straight. My opinion. But yeah. I'd have agreed with the statement back, but I feel like the topic itself right now has a lot of voice. I love this conversation. Yeah, me too. We should give voice to this type of conversations. I'm bi and I was Asterion. Oh, I don't like Asterion, really don't. But that is because of his personality, right? Doesn't have to do with sexuality and such. But yeah. I seriously promote to everyone how cozy and welcoming you are here. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, to be honest, I think that in video games, if they make everyone pansexual, completely good. If they make people gay, completely good as well. I hope that, I honestly hope that they're more, in video games, it gets more normalized, this type of stuff, and they give voice to the ones that do not really have a voice. That is something that I really wish right now that they're going to do, because until really little ago, this was not really normalized in video games. So I think that is something to consider, really, really important. Okay, we're going to do Tali's quest, right? Captain Shepard. Hey, I'm not captain, I'm commander. Should I correct him? Let's do it.
I've never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Keela Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Ah. I owe Tali a great deal.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
Yeah.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Ah. But why you did this? Is not a Y option? Let's see.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under
Someone
orders
is
to place
accusing
Tali's
her.
order under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is
No
over.
way!
Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived.
What?
The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
So we're going to stay here until we'll finish with Tali's quest. Wow. Are we going to see Quarian's faces? I would look at this! There is an amulet there! How beautiful! Hello.
You should speak with Admiral Ra. She's waiting for you up ahead.
Okay, we're going to do a new save.
I
Okay.
can't believe they're charging Tali Zora with such a thing.
Yeah, me
They
neither.
shouldn't let that human speak for Tali Zora. It's not right.
I'm going to defend my friend until the end of time.
It's about more than just killing Geth. Tali Zora is guilty.
Seriously? They see this? Why they're telling this crap about Tali? I dislike that. Oh yeah, we're doing a mission. Yeah. I'm getting the Quarian quote stated. The Quarian quote? Which is the Quarian quote? So you're not an apologist, but you still love Anders after what he did? Ooh. You're getting the renegade tattoo. That is so cool. At least she's not thrown in the brig. Maybe you can quit, but Tali must stay here. I'm not going to abandon her. No way. We're going to stay here until we'll finish Tali's quest. Kalwiger is my unromanceable husband. I didn't think you can leave. I think I can, but I'm not going to do it. My heart, I'm devastated, but I still love him. Aww. Hello. Who are you?
Tali Zora of Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas
Her
Normandy.
auntie.
This is Admiral Shalaron Vas Tunde.
But the auntie did
She's a
not
friend of my
hug
father's.
back. That is so
Wait.
weird.
Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
Her name matters because that means she's not part of the Flotilla or part of her family. That is the reason.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
Okay, let's see, but I'm pretty sure that this means that she's not going to be part of the family again.
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
Okay, we should
I
go
guess we
in.
should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'm honored!
I'll do
Yes!
everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
And Garrus is right there like, me too!
There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Can't remember if her voice was in that Dragon Age as well. The voice of the auntie, you mean? They got plans! Oh, this is giving me Fallout vibes for some reason. I haven't played Fallout, but I watch the TV show. It's reminded me of that.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive.
Kill us alive.
The accused Tali Zora of Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard of Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
I will. It's my pleasure.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vasnima, a proud member of the migrant fleet.
That is so
That
beautiful.
her captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Chorus, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet.
Active
What
guest.
say you?
So my understanding, because I know so little, is that Tali was taking parts of Geth, maybe to help the Flotilla. I guess was for that. And she checked that the parts of the Geth were inactive or not very dangerous, but in the Flotilla, they activated. So it can happen two things. Someone wanted to mess up with Tali, or the Geth just activated themselves. That's what I'm sensing. The voice actress of her auntie, it's from an actress from a sci-fi TV show that... What was the name of the sci-fi TV show? So it was a really good one. It was... The Expanse. Have you heard about that TV show, The Expanse? The voice actress is an actress from that TV show. I have recognized her. Rand's voice actress is one of my favorite... Yeah, Alex, you have told it! That is the actress! That is the actress! Yeah! I found out one of the Dragon Age voice actors, yeah. She voiced one of the nobility, she did! The Expanse, Alex, yeah, that is the TV show, that is. Her voice is indeed distinct. It is! I really like her voice, it's so unique. One is coming up here soon, she couldn't have done this.
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai.
No way!
Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
What the hell? This has been someone. Okay, give me 1 second because I'm really dark on the webcam. I'm going to fix this. Maybe this is better. Holy shit, what the hell is going on here?
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake
Whoa.
the Alarai from the gas?
What was that?
This proposal is extremely dangerous.
Holy moly, what is going on here? Admiral Daruxian was Mori, Claudia back. Morrigan, that is her! That is the voice of Morrigan! Oh! Logain, that one is easy. Admiral Henriel was Nima is Logain! What? Wow. So many discoveries. Gren is Ogren. You bastard! I really like that that insult. You bastard. Okay. We must, for Tali's sake, yeah.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Holy moly. We are going to take care of you, Tali. Don't worry. I got your back. I got you.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admirals sound sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
Maybe he's not dead, right? So this guy, which is a pain in the ass, is saying that he's dead and another Quarian?
How are you
Let's
holding
check on
up?
her.
They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead.
Okay, so
I just
we don't know.
Shepard, and I need to find out.
Should we talk to people?
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Okay,
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Okay. Ogren from Dragon Age Origins is a drunk dwarf companion. Oh, that is true! Ah, so Grant, the voice actor, is Ogren! Ah, that's true! Sam Shepard is Cram in Inquisition. Wow! Yeah, it's true! It's true! Fun fact, while talking about voice actors, the voice actor, male Shepard, also voiced many of the Warcha and Hunter in the games. Wow. I think Cassandra voices an also Mass Effect 2? Huh, who knows? Maybe she is. Male Shepard voice actor was brought to test some alien voices and kept him as the voice of Male Shepard. How interesting. Also made a ship reformed after Netherlands originated model. True. Busted, all curses should be spoken by Samuel Jackson to make them extra spicy. Yeah, love that. Andromeda, probably confused since I played Andromeda last. Okay. So Cassandra's in Mass Effect Andromeda. Huh. Wow, that is so interesting. Okay. I hope that I do not get... Oh, is there a map? No, there's no map in the Flotilla? Are you kidding me? Okay, we're going to take a look at whoever is here.
Shepard,
Hey!
well to the admirals.
I know you!
Call Rieger.
I know
Shepard,
you!
Tali, Zora. Good to see you both.
We
Wish
saved
you were under better
you!
circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
Okay, presence of Raya.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Tali Zora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Can you help somehow?
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Garrus are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
Dark energy.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy?
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom?
Yeah.
Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark
Because-
energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Yeah, we saw that they were speaking about dark energy in that mission, and when we were in Ilos speaking to this character that I do not remember her name. Kirager is Adam Balding. He's Firefly. If anyone watched that. Oh, I think I haven't watched it. So weird to see he's exactly the same as Shepard. And Serenity, I think. Wow. I'm loving the fact that these actors are so connected. That is so cool. Okay, did the Geth do this?
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's son?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star.
So
like
they're
this
the
deliberately.
Reapers.
It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
Is this a big problem?
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon.
No, it's not going
if
to
dark
be.
energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources
later.
in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
Okay. Your hell. How are
have
you
been, Rieger?
doing?
You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
Fighting seems risky for you.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war.
Yeah?
You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops, Tali. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai.
This character
Stay
is
safe out
so
there.
cool. Admirable Shen. Who are you?
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm
Morrigan!
looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
You owe Tali too.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Lab ship.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Opinions on Geth.
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Garrus sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
How does this change things? Do you think Rael was right?
You support experiments on living creatures.
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
How does this change things?
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
Morrigan, my wife. Morrigan is the absolute queen, hands down. She's the queen. Arkham Phenomenon, you'll be going. Say hello to chat. Goodbye for now. Kate, take good care. Hope that you have a really nice Saturday. Thank you for coming by. She's so soon. Yes, and I love it. She is. She is. You cannot imagine how much I want to see Morrigan in a new Veilguard game. You cannot imagine. She's just the best. The best. Okay, lack of interest in trial.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Gerrus and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim
So
their
she's a
glory
scapegoat?
using our natural affinity for artificial
Kind of.
intelligence.
So they're just using people as they do not matter at all.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth.
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
What? What is going? Oh my goodness, this is getting more complicated.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
I'm liking this quest. Can't wait, the new Dragon Age needs to hurry up and come out already. True. Quarian politics is nutty. The plot thickens. It does. Okay. I really like...
Zora and her father are out of control. This is on their heads.
I really like this kind of stories. That they've got much depth.
Shepard?
Love it.
How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
She was going
well,
to help
good.
in any
So, can I help you
case.
with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
These is information, right? Will you speak for Tali?
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
Oh, he's so nervous.
Thank you.
He looks so nervous. I think that this must be really hard for him to speak in public.
Do you remember anything else about the Collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
I want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor.
He's traumatized.
We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
I hope you feel better.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Oh. I really like this place with the grass and you know, plants and everything. So cool. And Garrus, why Garrus is not speaking?
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Allery. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
This is so hard. Alex, thank you so much for the lurk. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy it. I hope that you have something really, really delicious. And Sugar, thank you so much for the lurky as well. Thank you. I hope that you have a really nice Saturday. Thank you for being here. Oh my goodness. Okay, you went too far. The thing is that I understand that she did this to make Tali look innocent, but also at the same time, something like the possible death of your father is something that she should know. So let's see. Are Tali's chances that bad?
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. And Garrus greatly respects both you and Tali Zora for stopping Saren. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime.
Welcome back, Triz. How you doing?
I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to the island.
Don't worry about the phone.
Is there anything else I can tell you?
Okay, admirals and fighting.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that. Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the homeworld.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
That's a bad idea.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
Lapship.
What can you tell us about the Allery?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Allery sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
So we have no idea.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
Okay, your relationship with Ra's Sora.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Riel was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
So the bubble is to protect the kids, I imagine, when a Quarian is born.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
Oh!
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
What about Tali's father?
I'm not hearing much about Rael's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Riel was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
Anna, how are you doing today? Hope you're having a great Saturday full of relaxation and good times. Right now, yeah, I'm relaxed. I'm really enjoying the game. Though this morning I was a little bit down because I had to take Broko again to the vet. And he's going to take medication again, and they're going to do some lab tests of what is going on with him, with his ear, because he never fully recovers. So we're going to see which type of infection he's got, or if it's an allergy. I'm a little bit worried about that, but well, other than that, I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking. Necessary evidence.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
Okay, this is it.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Oh, I'll make sure that he receives the Broko hugs. Yeah, he's okay, but the thing is that his ear, because what happened to Broko is that he had a bubble of blood inside of his ear, and it never improved. He was taking medication, so it didn't. The blood would, move around his ear, that he would not have it stuck. But the thing is that he never gets healed from that, and he's got injuries that he does when he scratches himself, and also his ear is always red and bumped out, and it never gets healed. So that is why we're concerned. But other than that, he's doing really good. Sarah, I know the voice actors of these two suits. I need to investigate. Triss, the voice actors of this one, have you seen The Expanse? Is one of the actors of The Expanse TV show. But yeah, they're so familiar. All the voice actors from this game, all of them. Let's see. There's only this.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Oh, Shepard has got that talent.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet.
Oh.
I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
So you're in Tali's side?
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense.
Or maybe
one
not.
Of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Okay, admirals in fighting.
Sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
Risky proposition.
I hope the Quarian people find someplace to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
My goodness, their situation is so complicated. Seriously, so complicated. Garrus also voiced a few projects. He did? Which ones? I love learning about these voice actors. Me too. Me too. It's incredible. And they're so talented as well. Irish! Hello! Thank you for coming by. Yeah, I just saw that you were streaming and I want to give you a lurky. Wanted to support you, you know. How are you doing? How was your stream? I wanted to be voice actor as a kid. Robin Williams was my hero, but I never had the right tools. I think you do, because you've got such a beautiful voice. So, yeah. And you moved to music. Music also is... You're really talented in music as well. Way less sad today. That is good. That you're... And more uplifting today. So that is nice. That is nice. Sorry, I've heard from Shep voice actress in X-Men's 97. Looked up in Jennifer Hale. Oh, she is? That is so cool. Yeah, there are a lot of curiosities with the voice actors of video games that also are actors in real life and also does voices of other characters of video games and all of that. I really like it. Okay, 1 second. Garrus' voice is also in LA Noire and Saints Row. Huh. I think that I got an LA Noire game. I think I got one, but I have never played. I do not know what it's about. I mean the story, not in okay, Irish! Sorry, I got confused. So in the game. Okay, that is interesting. That sounds really, really interesting. Yeah. But yeah, Triz, you're really, really talented in music. That is something that I must tell you. By the way, I have to send you, I have finished learning how to play your namesake on guitar. You have? Oh, I hope that you have enjoyed the session. Jennifer Hale was also a voice in Totally Spies. She was. I was watching someone play Nier Replicant yesterday. How about the caster Critical Role? Isn't that game? What it is as well? Seriously, I feel that voice actors are such a small circle. Impresses me. Okay, I think I chose this one, right? Let's go for a lab ship.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Other admirals.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
When you didn't recognize Tali as Admiral Zen, she's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rael's research. Admiral Chorus is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
What makes Chorus so bad?
You disagree with Admiral Chorus's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
He's already with Wild Sorrow.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down.
When they were teenagers,
the Batarians had drawn off a
I
tramp
guess.
freighter.
What happened?
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rael looked at me and said, "We're underage. You can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rael for you.
Wow.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Garrus is also voice acted in Fallout 4, The Walking Dead, and New Frontier as Jesus. Oh. Also random NPCs in Red Dead Redemption 2! That is so cool. Okay, we're going to speak with this man.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalcorus Vas Quib.
Quib.
Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and
Why does it sound so funny, Quib? Admirals in fighting.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
You favor peace?
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali Zora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
Okay, lab ship.
Can you tell me anything about the LRI?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any
Thank you so much for the lurky, Triss.
I did not
have a really nice Saturday. Take care.
Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
They're using Tali as a scapegoat and her father. That is obvious.
You have a ship named Quib.
Quib.
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib. And I will not flee because of petty insults.
Just like for Tali.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
What is the problem,
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Sarah are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
Okay, so the Quarians are really divided with their what they want to do with the Geth and all of that.
We should move on.
Goodbye,
Really
Tali.
divided.
Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Okay. So we're going to save and we're going to continue with this mission. We have had a lot of conversation and insights of what is going on here. So, board the LRA. Yeah, so I guess we need to go this way, right? The arrow's telling us go that way. And we cannot loot. Why we cannot loot? I want to loot whatever I find.
If Tali Zora is stuck with a human captain, at least it's an eloquent one.
Yeah, she knows how to speak
Even
with people.
during the hearing, Tali Zora's first thought is to protect the fleet.
Okay.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Hello.
Tali Zora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard of Vas Normandy.
Steph, hello, welcome. How are you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh, those emotes. I love them. They're so cute. That let me read you. That Admiral thinks he's all important while having a ship named Quip Quip. True. How are you doing today? How are your doggos? Okay. Do you know what's over here?
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Okay, we're ready.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Tali Zora. Kila Selai.
Kila Salai. Here's for the Quip Quip Irish! Thank you so much for the beaties! That is so kind of you! Thank you for the cheers. Thank you. Thank you for your support. I hope that you're having a nice time here. I'm good. How are you today? Thank you for the shout out, of course. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Doing good. And I'm enjoying the game a lot. We did Morden's quest before Tali's, and it was such an interesting quest and so well written, and I believe that Tali is also going to be really well. Ooh. But the blood is brown, so this Quarian has been killed days ago, I believe. Oh shit!
That one hit!
I think I need my favorite weapon right now. Oh, this one is invisible, but I'm going to take you down. Garrus, thank you. Thank you, my love. Anyone else? Oh, yeah! 2 more! Okay, this is it. Credits. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, am I listening? Yeah. I was listening. Some more Geth coming by. No! I did not recharge! Oof. Okay, I need ammo. Have I recharged the sniper? Yeah. Access! Quarian log. Access? What is this?
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Rails are ordering us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Okay. I'm going to save. I had fun with this quest, especially when I brought the lesson log character with me to the Flotilla! So here where we recruit the new one? Oh, you've got really strong feelings about the Geth and the Quarian staff. I'm already sensing that it's really complicated what is going on here. I feel that the Quarian people are really divided about how they feel about the Geth and how they feel about how they should deal with the Geth. I'm back and whipping my knees in some cribbage. Welcome back to media. I hope that you're having a nice day with your family. How was the stream the other way when we raided? I say I make him back, but I was too late. Oh. Not here, but the character comes later from the main story. Okay. Ooh, we'll see. Which will be the last companion? I thought that it was going to be the doggo that we adopted in the... What is that? That we adopted into Chonka, but no. Oh, it's a drone. This is a drone. Hack! Yep, we're hacking as always. Do 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 do. Okay.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
Okay, reason for selection.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
Yeah, the Geth is that... I know that the Geth were... it was an artificial intelligence that the Quarians created, but I think that after many years that have passed, I think that they have kind of developed a sense of themselves, is what I'm sensing. It's not only that they being controlled by the Reapers, I think that they have also improved. Maybe, who knows, they've got some kind of culture going on among them. I think that they're not only machines that or artificial intelligence, they have developed into something new. They have, you know, had an evolution, is what I'm thinking. The last couple of streams have been really productive because we didn't talk about bread for an hour. Makes me think about fresh bread. It would be so good right now. Oh my god, do not speak about food because otherwise I'm going to get so hungry. Shipping methods.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home and Father would send a small ship.
Salvaging Haystrom.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
They're so smart people. I believe that.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
I don't believe that, it was Tali's fault. Maybe the whatever she brought here was activated by itself, or her father activated it. It's going to be more complicated than we see initially. Oh, we can hack this. Okay. Okay, that is first. Then this. Then this.
Oh, it's this.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down. Shut everything down. They're in the system.
So the Geth started to... What about if the Geth were, you know, like in hibernation mode or something like that, but they appear to be deactivated and they activated themselves? Because as I'm telling you, I've got the theory that the Geth, after all these years, being by themselves, and it's true that they kind of work, well, they work for the Reapers. I think that they have had an evolution. They went through an evolution, so I think that the Geth had that kind of system, hibernation mode, and they just fight.
Enemies ahead!
When the music changes, I know that there's a fighting coming. Okay, credits. More credits. Okay, this is everything from here?
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy.
Oh!
He loves you very much.
Oh my goodness, no! I truly believe it. It was not the Quarren's fault. I think it was. I think it was the Geth. Maybe they had some kind of system that they appear to be deactivated, but deactivated themselves. I think that is what has happened. Yeah, I had a small breakfast and I'm waiting to go to dinner with my family, so I have to suffer the hunger until the moment. Honestly, saving the human colonies from the Collector, yeah, it's important, but I'm more interested in the plot with the Aquarians and the Geth. So interesting it is! Welcome back, Triss! Sorry, I can stay, have some family things to do. Thank you for the love. Iris, thank you so much for being here for the BDs before. Do not worry. Just have a really nice weekend. Take care and all of that. So yeah, have fun with your family. See you next time. Bye, bye, bye. Okay. We're going to bypass. This goes here, yeah.
Heads up! One less to worry about.
Careful! Tali, do not take risks! I should stay here and not take risks. Holy moly! Oh my, no, I'm such in a bad, no, I'm going to die. No, don't let me die. No, It was such a bad strategy. Okay.
Watch your right.
I will be more careful, I promise. We're just stealing Corvians? Yeah, we're just stealing Corvians. All they've got.
Lockdown navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
In my opinion, the Corvians are faulty on this. Should have let the Geth live their lives and not try to have them as slaves. And they also start with the worst timings. It's called foreshadowing. Yeah, Tali told us what happened badly in the first game so much. Ooh, yeah. No. Do not say anything that might happen later, please. Please. No spoilers. I would like to discover it by myself. Okay, here is the part that I do not have to mess up.
Incoming.
Oh! I have missed that. Shit. There is an invisible one there. Oh my, I did not have this.
Found that one.
Am I going to have enough bullets?
There we go.
No more bullets. Oh, there was a medikit? Oh, it's here. Got it. Okay, we're saving. Yeah, I know that you chat behave really good while I'm here playing it. I really appreciate that you're being so considerate. Thank you so much.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
What do you think of this?
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapiens.
So she wasn't aware of this.
What Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Do you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Anything useful?
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
That's a bad idea.
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
Then find another world is not that simple as that. Still a home. It's part of your history.
Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need?
Oh.
Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we lost our home world.
Wow, is she so right? We cannot even imagine what it would be to be like them. It would not be life, pretty much. It's really hard for them to see everyone else doing that, and themselves, even in their own ship, they have to be so freaking careful that they cannot. I cannot really imagine that. That is why they want so desperately a home. And honestly, if I was a Quarian, I would look for a home. That is true. Worth it to fight the Geth? Now I do not really know, because that is an unnecessary war, I think, as well. It's, well, necessary. It's complicated. Maybe they could risk the entire people to reclaim that world, and the outcome would not be really good. So it's really complicated what is going on here. Gotta drive, probably won't be back. Have a great stream, my friends. Talk later. Catress, stay safe driving and have a really nice Saturday. Thank you so much for spending time here. Really appreciate that. Take care. Take care. Sitting on hands and lips sealed. It's really hard though. I know. Steph, you're being so powerful. Thank you. Let's see what happens if I choose this one.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
And to be honest, that she doesn't have the possibility to take her suit off, I think it makes her romance even more interesting. How is her romance? I really wonder. I really want to see it, but until I do not play the third game, I cannot really do it. I'm pretty sure that it must be really tender. Of course, there were going to come more. Tali, careful, use your drone.
Victor, soften them up. Got one.
Locked hostile.
But there's so many Geth here. How is that there's so many of them? Seriously. Ooh, that one avoided that. Oh my, I do not have more. I need bullets! Oh, guess another one there? What? He's hiding? Dude! How are we going to defeat this one that is here hiding? Oh, hello. No, we cannot really harm him, I think.
Go get him, Chatika. Good girl.
Oh, shit. Oh, maybe here. Yeah, from here. Oh, I cannot shoot from here. Got it! Got it, got it, got it. I really wonder if there's also going to be a way for Quarians and Geth to speak, because as I have told you before, I really do believe that the Geth had some evolution from being simple AI to have a more complex society going on, I'm pretty sure, or conscience level. So I really wonder if the way of solving this could be that they speak, but well, I'm pretty sure that it's not going to be as simple as that, because all we see in this video game are complications and violence, so it's not going to be like that. It helps that I am making homemade queso dip and making my dog some lunch. Queso dip, I want some of that. That is so delicious. I want it. Oh my goodness, I'm so hungry. I never saw Tali's romance, but I heard this good. Yeah, many people in chat here love that romance, as we have spoken before. Had the same thing in my playthrough. I thought I got caught in singularity and flew up there. Guess it's just a buggy enemy. Seems like. Okay, you're going to give me a second. Oh, no. Do I need a little bit more of lighting in my camera? Don't think so. Oh my god, my hair is everywhere today. Okay. Dead Quarian.
Father!
Her father.
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Give me a hug, Tali. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Garrus and Treason see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, I cannot believe this. Hilmar, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for the lurk. How are you doing? How was your week? I hope that you're doing really good. Thank you so much for coming by. I don't know if it's still a thing, but they call people obsessed with Tali the Tali monsters. They did? If I could send you, I would for sure, Steph. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure that is really freaking delicious, the food that you're preparing. Oh, enjoy it. Enjoy it. This moment, if you're romancing her, is so good. I'm pretty sure that it's really tender. Tali's your favorite romance. It must be really good and really tender. Oh. He did what he could.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did.
I think he
this was the only way he could show it.
I think he cared, but it's more complicated.
I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
I think it's more complicated that we see. Oh, girl, sorry. Okay, we've got so many credits, seriously. Cool. Anything else? No. Let's save. Oh. Oh, big gap over there. Should I destroy this? Flotilla ship! Holy moly! Someone cover me! Cover me! Cover me! Someone cover me! Oh my goodness! Oh, we've done? Oh, we've done it. Okay. Whew. Save. No, we cannot save. So this is it, right? Get evidence.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
Are you okay?
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world.
Oh, he cared.
Wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
He wanted to keep his promise.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, we can't tell them. Not the Admirals, not anyone.
But we need to use this.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
If I say this is going to be too bad, right? Just telling someone that his father is dead, I think it's not good, right? The melter is great weapon. It is, Leo. It is. The black hole gun is your favorite. I do not know how to manage that one. Also, I think that I can only use it 2 times or something like that. Has she unlocked the cane yet? I've got the cane. Yeah. But using a nuke inside of shit can be problematic. You're so right, Leo. It's a little intense. Keeping here quite so hard. Ugh! You're doing excellent, Steph. You're doing so good. You're doing so good. Everyone is doing really good. Okay, is it? I just would like to ask, is it going to be bad to remind her dad that is dead? Because I do not want to. Hold the line! Hold the line! You're doing so good! Okay, it doesn't affect anything, I believe. I'm asking, yeah, I'm asking Chad, because I think that this is so unsensitive to say to someone that her father is dead and she knows. So I would like to ask you if it's going to be bad if I do. Don't do it, do it! As Palpatine says, do it. Shepard will find a way, she will. I think I'm not going to say it because it just sounds so bad to say this to someone that... No, I'm going to skip it. I'm going to skip it. Maybe for another playthrough, for the Renegade playthrough, I will say it, but not in this one.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long...
this is so hard!
None of this will matter.
Because I want to protect Tali from being, that she's not going to be part of the Flotilla anymore, but at the same time, I want to respect her wishes. She's asking me this as a friend. She's asking me this as a friend, so I need to do as she's telling me. Plus, I got to tell you, I'm the only family that she's got left. I'm the only one. Whoa, she's got more family here, but they belong to the Flotilla. Out of the Flotilla, she doesn't have anyone. I'm the one. Me and Garrus and the crew, and I do not want to disappoint her. I want her to feel safe, that she can trust us. I cannot...
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason
I cannot betray her trust.
Survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
We must trust Shepard's offer of assistance. It's only been a few hours.
The Quarian Marines lasted less than 5 minutes, Admiral. Call it.
A pity Shepard Vas Normandy is a better speaker than a soldier. I recommend posthumously exiling Tali Zora.
What? It was agreed that Tali Zora would not be convicted if she were killed in action.
It was suggested, Admiral. I recall no agreement. To that end, I call for an immediate vote.
Things are terrible. It's actually not bad. It's discussing all the avenues available. Okay. It's just that for me, it sounded so bad because it was just going to say to her face to remind her, hey, your dad is dead, when she already knows it, and it was so not good. Hold the line. Hey, we are here for you. Hey, we're here, you know. Yeah. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I'm not going to betray Tali's trust. I have decided I'm not going to do it. She has asked me to respect the memory of her father. I'm going to do it.
To render judgment.
Sorry we're late.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
What?
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. Garrus wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali.
Yeah, she's a
more
scapegoat.
about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment?
They're just voting, they're not saying it out loud.
Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
Good luck in war. No. Don't go to war. So this is to tell. This is for Tali. I say this to Tali or to the Quarians? It's to the Quarians, right? Well said, Commander. Yeah. It is a renegade thing to say. Reading now. Stop there for a sec. Was really tense. Thank you, Alex. This is why I ask your Paragon level. Yeah, Sugar. I'm Paragon all the way. I'm not renegade. I think I'm going to say don't go to war, to be honest. So difficult to speak this. It's really difficult to speak about this. Because I'm not a Quarian, I'm just a human that is watching these people and their situation from, you know, not belonging there. And I'm seeing that these people want to go back to the homeland, but the Geth are there, which are a threat to them. It's really dangerous. And I know, and I kind of understand the feeling of wanting to return to the homeland. I cannot imagine how hard it must be this feeling for them, so they can go back. But also at the same time, it's like, I think this is not going to be good for your people. This war is not going to be. It's not going to be good. There are going to be a lot of deaths. Who knows if the Quarians are still alive? If they go and do this. I know that me being a human that has got a homeland is really easy to say, but right now. Fiery, thank you so much for the raid! Hello, welcome here. Hello. Oh my goodness, I'm right now in the middle of an ad. Okay. Let me give you a shout out. You were playing Genshin Impact! That is so nice. Okay, I was waiting for the ad to finish. How was your stream? How was your gameplay, Fiery? How was it? But yeah, I think that the best thing to avoid for them to lose their fleets, to lose lives, the best thing would be not to keep on the ship, but see if there could be a world and that they could live, or find a way in which they could be exposed to bacteria or you know, to get little by little exposed to whatever that harm them, so they can get immune and they can get more strong, and maybe someday in future generations go to a planet. I know that is more easy than done, but for me, the thing to go to war with the Geth, I just think it's not going to be a good thing to do. So complicated. Plus, I think that the Geth, one theory that I've got right now with the Geth is that I think that they have gone through an evolution process. I think they're going to be more intelligent. They're going to be, intelligent. They were already intelligent. But what I mean is that I think that they're going to have some kind of consciousness going on. So it's really complicated. It really is. I'm going to choose this one.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming.
Oh, of course, and the Reapers.
Help to stop them.
Yeah.
Please don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora vas Normandy.
That's
Kila
Normandy.
Salai.
Kila Salai, so her name is changed forever.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
I love you, Tali! You're not disappointed?
We can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Tali, about what your father said. What he did. You deserved better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Oh my goodness! Stop! She's my best friend, hands down. Let's go home.
Come on, Tali Zora vas Normandy.
Vas
Let's get back to
Normandy.
our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This looks interesting.
Why Garrus is not saying anything? I thought that he was going to say something. So...
The Admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find Real, Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
We found Rail's body. He left a message for Tali.
I can only imagine how horrible this is for you, child. But at least you got to hear your father tell you he loved you.
Yes. Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you. Kila Salai.
Chat drinks H2O! Chat, is your time to hydrate. And Turbo, hello, welcome here. How are you doing today?
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tali shouldn't have been involved in that argument. Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Your call, Tali.
Tali, is there anything the Admiral should know?
We found a lot of dead bodies, Admiral. Including my father's, that's all. Whatever research they were doing was destroyed.
I'll take your word for it, Tali. Not that I have much choice. Fight well, and fly safe, kid. Your father would be proud of you.
Hey, who else we need to speak to? This jerk.
Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Rail Zora's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
Keep pushing for peace.
The galaxy needs more people saying what you're saying, Admiral. Good luck.
Thank you, Commander.
Okay, Paragon. Hey, more people that we need to speak to. Over here.
Congratulations, Tali. Your father would be proud.
Oh.
Hello again, Commander. Good luck, Tali.
Oh, good luck.
Nice talking, Shepard. Funny how it takes a commander to remind the admirals about military honor. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Carl.
Noticed that, ma'am.
Okay. Goodbye and good luck.
Stay safe out there, Rieger.
You too, Shepard.
Drinks not H2.
Just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
Oh, good. I hope you're doing great as well. I am. I'm having a really nice episode today. I'm really loving the game. How is it going? Talk to Admiral Shen before you go. Just a reminder. Yeah, I'm going to speak with all the people that I can speak to.
Very impressive.
This was the
speech,
one that
Commander
wanted to
Shepard.
go to war,
But tell
right?
Me truly, did you recover any of Rail Zora's research on the Alarai?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated.
Huh?
In any event, I am pleased that our talk regarding the war conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
It's Morrigan! Yes, Steph, it's Morrigan! It's Morrigan Shepard's voice! It was such a lovely moment to listen to her here in chat. When we were speaking before you came, we have a little bit of fangirl and fanboy moment. Okay, we're going to say this one.
You should abandon your plans, Admiral. They're only going to make the situation worse.
We shall see, Commander. Many things are impossible until they are done.
Okay, so this woman did not really wanted to go to war. She wanted to do experiments with Geth. Oh no, what she was trying to do is to the Geth again be the robots that they controlled many years ago. I think I just got confused. The Quarians. Yeah, she wanted to do that. Okay, I think I have spoken to everybody. I think I have. There's no one left, right? I have spoken with everybody here in this room. Otherwise, I'm going to leave. Return to Normandy. Okay. Yeah, this is finished. Okay, I think I have spoken with everybody. We're going to go to the Normandy. So, Tali has been cleared of the charges, and her trust in Shepard ensures her loyalty on the mission. Political ramifications of Quarian war efforts against Geth are troubling, likely to need Quarian forces against Reapers. Cannot risk additional instability. So in a way, I think that I'm recruiting people to help me against the Reapers. I'm sensing, since the first game, because in the first game, we saved the Arachnite Queen, and she's going to be an ally when we fight the Reapers. I got that feeling that we're recruiting people. We're recruiting them. Okay.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay. Let's read. So for Unar Dark, dear human, the clan leader told me how to get in touch with you. I don't remember much of what happened, but the chief scout said you pulled the quad out of fire when I got caught and poisoned over the whale log camp. Thanks! Next time I have the chance to kill a human, I won't. Unless I go into blood rage or something, okay? I got to go to the female camp after I recovered. It was pretty good. I was actually thinking of joining the blood pack before this happened. I think I'm going to stay here instead. Okay. Oh, I think I've got new upgrades. For the ship? Yeah! Look! Normandy shield upgrade. To rapidly assembling kinetic obstruction and cryonic barrier. Okay! Yeah. Let's research. Nothing about the weapons. Oh, armor. Squad bonus, attack power damage. Yeah, we're going to get this. And psych abilities or biotic cooldowns, not sure. Oh, what is this? Geth shield strength. Yes, we want this. Okay, nothing here. I will decide this later. Okay, I think we're good. Mording. Hello.
Shepard, how can I help?
Can we speak?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Okay, I'm interested.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Can they be saved?
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves, tools for reapers. Protheans dead, collectors just final
This is what I thought.
Must be destroyed.
This is what I thought, and it makes sense. As I'm telling you since the first game, I really believe that the Reapers, there's some kind of it's some kind of entity that exists in the universe, but it cannot physically manifest. It needs to use physical. It needs living creatures to manifest and do stuff. So that is what I thought, that when the Protheans disappeared is because the Reapers got them. They did not kill them, but they used them because the Reapers need physical stuff to manifest themselves and do whatever. So this is what I thought, that they used the Protheans, they modified them with whatever they did so they can turn into slave husks labor, basically. It was that. So yeah. Speaking Spanish, will do, Boss Hunter. Will do. Vale, pues vamos a seguir viendo esto. More dense motivation.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the Collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on Collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what Collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
Bueno, pues eso está bien, de que tiene mucha energía para seguir investigando y seguir haciendo cosillas. Vale, anger about modification.
What is it about the Collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Eso mismo, ¿qué
Disrupts
pasa?
socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes. Like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight. Technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone. Worked out aggression. Been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came. Disrupted Krogan culture. Used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted.
True.
Foolish.
Becca, thank you so much for being here lurking all the entire time. Thank you so much. Have fun and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for the virtual broken beds and the virtual hug. Another one for you. I'll make sure that he receives your broken pets. What do you think about the game so far? I'm loving it. It's the first time that I'm playing right now in second game, and it's really, really good. It's turning out to be one of my favorite games of all. The story is just too good. Skyline88, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
Me gusta tu español. Muchas gracias, Boss Hunter. Gracias. Pues vamos a seguir. El último de todo. Interest in art.
You said the Collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for reapers. Worse than the Geth.
You said?
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but you perform Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert which I know is a tautology.
My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
I love this! I love this! Oh my goodness, I love you, Morden! It's such a treasure he is! He's the cutest. I cannot really tell him that I love that? What? He's such a treasure. Me llena de alegría. Me alegra mucho. Express, thank you so much for the follow. We have reached a goal. 330 followers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Okay, what about if we listen it to again?
I'm sorry, I know that was important.
I want to listen it to again.
Perform Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know as a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
He's the cutest. What an artist. Love you, Morden.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morden.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, that is so cold. It's like giving him the cold shoulder. I wish I could say him, hey, you're such an artist. He's the best. Okay. So now that we've got extra dialogues with the people that we have done the personal quests, I think I'm going to speak with them more. Let me check if Joker has got anything new to say. I would like to ask him.
I'm glad that mess is over for Tali, Commander.
Aww.
Some of those Quarians. I guess living your whole life aboard a ship can really mess with your priorities. Not that I would know. I'll just burn myself. Great.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Okay. I did Morden's quest. Let's see if he's going to say anything.
Commander.
No, I think that I need to dock
See you,
somewhere,
Commander.
go back to the ship, and we will unlock his dialogue. Okay. So, wish you all a very good Sunday. Thank you for the stream. Alex, thank you so much for being here the entire time. I really appreciate it. I really do. I hope that you also have a really nice evening and also a really nice Sunday. Take good care and see you the next time. Bye bye. Okay, let's go to here. We're going to speak with Miranda and see if there's anything new she's got to tell us. It was this way, yeah. Oh, and we're also going to speak with Garrus.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard.
Oh, no.
Maybe another time.
Nothing
I'll let
new.
you work.
Of course, Commander.
Okay, let's check on Garrus then. Why is Shepard neck looking sidewards? Hello, my love.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Yeah. I've been thinking about what we talked about. Blowing off steam, easing tension. I've never considered cross-species intercourse. And damn, saying it that way doesn't help. Now I feel dirty and clinical. Are we crazy to even be thinking about this? I'm not... Look, Shepard, I know you can find something a little closer to home.
No! I like you! I want you! I'm late, but I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thor, you're so welcome here. How are you doing? Oh my, we did Tali's quest today. We did her quest and also Morden's. It has been a really good stream, but we haven't finished. Are we going to see we're going to see the well, how are you doing? I do not know if I have asked you. Kate is really close to home. No! No. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Also, Morten sang a song to us just a few minutes ago. We listened to Morten's song. It was so nice. Oh my goodness, I'm getting so nervous. I'm getting so nervous. Telling a Morten that must have been a blast. It was, and their quests were really interesting. Morten quests had moral and ethical stuff to it, which was really a treasure of quests, and Tali's was really deep. And also, we're seeing that there's the quarrels are divided. Some of them want to go to war with the Geth. Some of them want to do experiments. Well, there is one that wants to do experiment with the Geth. And now getting cross-species intercourse. We're gonna do that. Okay. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, Shepard is looking beautiful. She's got her dress, her necklace, her makeup. She's just... Okay, let's go.
I want something closer to home. I want you. I want someone I can trust.
I can do that. I'll find some music and do some research to figure out how this thing should work. It'll either be a night treasure or a horrible interspecies awkwardness thing.
How do Turians kiss?
In which case, fighting the Collectors will be a welcome distraction, so, a win either way.
So we're going to discover things together. We're going to explore every single inch of our skin. That is going to be so nice. When do we do this? When do we do this? When do we do it? Oh my, I need to know what happens with these two questions. I need to know what he thinks about it.
If you're not comfortable with this, it's okay.
True.
I'm not trying to pressure you.
Shepard, you're about the only friend I've got left in this screwed up galaxy. I'm not gonna pretend I've got a fetish for humans. But this isn't about that. This is about us. You don't ever have to worry about making me uncomfortable. Nervous, yes. But never uncomfortable.
Oh my goodness. And the last time when we started the romance, he said that he's the person that he respects the most. Top quote ever. Seriously, that won my heart. That he told me that he's the one that he respects the most, and well, that he respects. Hands down. That was the best thing. But yeah, I need to know what he thinks about this. And I also need his consent. Consent is sexy, and consent is something that has to be done always. Research. Shepard, I want you, Garrus. I want someone I can trust with flexibility. True. Old friend, or I'm sure Tali, Rex, Liara will be happy to hear Garrus. Can someone get a towel for cozy seat, please? I'm living this moment. This romance is going to be so good. I already tell you. Okay, the important part. Okay, when do we do this?
So when should I book the room?
I'd wait if you're okay with it. Disrupt the crew as little as possible and take that last chance to find some calm just before the storm. You know me, I always like to savor the last shot before popping the heatsink.
Take your time. Do your calibrations.
Wait. That metaphor just went somewhere.
Yeah, it was weird, but I don't care. I'm weird as well. I'll talk to you later.
I'll let you get back to work.
Right. Because I'm in a great place to optimize firing algorithms right now.
What? What are you speaking about? Dude. So we have wait 2 seconds. I think it's enough.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Definitely. Part of me still thinks we're crazy for even considering blowing off steam, but I want to try it with you. I want a few moments that are just for us before we throw ourselves into hell for the good of the galaxy.
I want that too, Garrus.
Glad to hear it. I'll do some, research and figure out how to, you know... Okay, that sounded bad.
You can do the research with me.
What's this area of the ship?
The gunnery control
Oh,
station.
I was speaking with Edie. Okay, the romance is going on. I'm so excited. He's such a cutie pie. I love him. 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 Okay, let's speak with Tali. Let's see what she's got to tell us. Oh, we're going.
What has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
Okay. Tali! How are you, girl?
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
This is information, right? These are not options? What's this area of the ship? This is where Garrus gets spanked by this commander. Haha. Yeah, that is going to be one of the areas. Oh, I think I'm going... This is information, right? I just want to be sure that I do not... Okay. See? Yeah, we're going to
Imagine
try.
they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty board. What will that do?
More info. Okay, Leor, thank you.
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
They do.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
But what happens if a Quarian is an introvert? Are they forced to interact with people socially? You deserve better.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of Geth. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Always. You're my best friend.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Garrus and Shep get it. Cozy runs to the bridge and yells, Edie, playing Lonely Island! Oh, Garrus is going to choose the music for before, during, after he has said that he's going to take care of that. I'm pretty sure that he's got taste on music.
Tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
Oh my goodness, so we've got extra dialogues with the characters. I'm curious.
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff, like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring? You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
What if I really care?
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
No, I do not really think that she's got friends, to be honest. What does tattoo mean?
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
You said lonely.
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
You must have friends? No, I do not
Tough.
think.
But you can't have survived
she's
alone
got-
all these years.
She's got contacts maybe,
When I
or
was starting
buddies,
out,
but
I ran with
that's
this
it.
girl Minara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
You knew they would kill you?
They sound like selfish pricks. That
Yes.
doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
Okay, we'll talk
I have
again.
to go. But we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? What's your game, Shepard?
You fascinate me.
I've never met anyone like you.
Whatever.
Oh,
I'll come back to what you can take. It always does.
I think that was flirt.
Later,
My
Shepard.
goodness. I think I was flirting. Yes, Tali is so lovely. I have no idea how someone could not love her one way or another. Exactly. She's just the best girl. She has me. We're friends. Oh yeah, Thor. Thor, of course. You're part... Okay, we're going to do that. You're part of this universe. And she's got you. She did get feelings indeed. It seems so.
Hey.
Tell me about you,
Anything
Jack.
else?
I'm done talking. Come back later.
Okay.
I should go.
Okay. Talk later.
Alright, I'm going to speak with Grunt again. I would like to see if there's new conversations with him. Because it seems that right now we've got more conversation with the crew members.
Shepard,
Just checking in. How are you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
You even trying to get better?
You know, I kind of thought connecting with your past would bring stability.
See, now we're having fun. Me remembering good deaths, and you with your funny human thing you're doing.
What?
My
Human?
job is to hurt things.
Huh?
Direction, control. That's your job, Battle
Oh,
Master.
okay.
You're why I'm a soldier, not dead or crazed like an animal. Thank you, Shepard. You gave me purpose. Now let's find something big to kill.
Okay.
Shepard,
Just checking in. How are you doing?
Battle Master, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
Just checking in. How are you doing?
Battle Master,
Okay, nothing new.
clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
Casual races.
That's all for now.
with Grunt.
Shepard.
Aww. I hope that I'm being a good mother with him. Okay, should... Okay, let's go here. I would like to see if there's new conversation with Morden, because it seems that we're having new conversation with characters that we have already done the quests with them.
How can I help?
Have
So
you got a
let's
minute
see.
to talk?
Having trouble working between your interruptions and Edie's insistence that insane experiments endanger
Yeah.
entire crew. Hard to concentrate. Affecting morale. Anything else?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Having trouble working between your interruptions.
Okay,
Anything
nothing
else?
else.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Okay, that's it. Let's save. Oh, by the way. Okay. Let's go to our room. We need to feed the fish. And say hello to Hamrus. Hamrus! Have you seen the picture? The picture with Kaden is gone. It's gone. She has just slammed the picture to the table. I bet it costs Generation of Revenge. That's like a week for them. It seems. Okay, Hamrus. Oh, I'm so glad that we get rid of the picture. The picture is gone. But it's gone from my sight, my eyesight. Just like in Mass Effect 1, you got Kaden Norris. Oh no. Stop. Picture is gone, but say ever it is. When I'm going to... When Garrus and I am going to have our night of passion. When? Did I feed the fish? I feed them. But when? Do I need to do more quests and then... Okay. Garrus is just building up the tension. I think we'll have our date tomorrow. It seems that we need to do more quests. So... I'm just going to finish here. Face down is even better than gone. Do quests, do Kaden, whatever. No! Kaden, no! No, not Kaden. Seriously, thorough. Okay, but we're going to finish here. I'm so hungry, seriously, I want to have dinner. And it was a really great episode with Tali and Mording. It was really, really good. Really good.